Hey guys, and welcome back to the AGFA eSports LOL League Down Under Mimecast 50. I think we're up to now with these attempts. Hopefully you can hear us. My name is Bailey Bazonholm, main host, joined by guests Defsoul, Alius, Encore, or whatever you go by now. What's that, like Alias, Encore? Encore, Alias? I don't... What do you want?
Encore.
Encore, Alias. Alias it is. And also co-host Cameron Scudder-Holmes-Charnock, the person that people watch the show for. Cameron? We're still in mime mode a little bit at the moment because, you know, we're still... I think... Does it sound good? Are we hearing that at the moment? We're good? Alrighty, cool. Hopefully we can actually start the show, guys. And hopefully everything is working well. So, today on the show, we were talking about the Octoberfest event, which Avarta, you guys did take out, becoming our two-time champions.
Easy win.
So
it's because they had me, of course.
Yeah. And also, we'll be having our new segment as well, Cameron. We'll be talking a bit about Worlds, and TSM, and Patch 720, which Aaron provided for you, you know, seeing as he can't be with us today. He left a little gift, I guess is one way to put it. So, Cameron, I think, still in my mode, but that's okay. And we'll also have the Twitch Q&A, hopefully. So if you guys want to ask Defsoul, Alias, Scooter Holmes, myself, anything, you're more than welcome to. And Cameron will be taking some of the questions as well, and later on the show we'll hopefully answer them. So make sure you get on that. So I'm assuming you guys will have quite a few questions, or people have quite a few questions for you guys.
I got a question, yeah.
Seeing as you got a question.
I'll leave it to...
yeah.
I believe my friend has a question for me.
Yeah, okay.
I'm waiting for that.
So,
I'll have tons of questions because you know it's me.
Yeah, so...
Popular.
Yeah, you'll just quickly sneak out the back and just hop on the computer and be the
fun.
anyone alongside Mortalwick. But yeah, so if you guys do want to follow the League Down Under cast or any of our events at all while they are live, hit the follow button there over up on Twitch. Again, these are weekly. We are still trying to aim for that 4:30 mark, even though, you know, we're on daylight savings time. So we had a bit of an issue, but that's okay. We didn't have tech issues, don't we talking about? As well, follow us over on Twitter, as we do now have our Twitter account has been sorted. That is at AGFA eSports LOL. We're posting like when VODs go up, when streams are about to start, like some other general news stuff as well. Pretty much similar to how we have the Discord announcement channel, but it'll be on Twitter as well. So if you have Twitter, give us a follow there, and maybe you might prefer to look at any new announcements or anything there. And we'll probably also use that for when we take like hashtags for hashtag, I don't know, AVA win for Avarta and hashtag MPB win for Alias. Although I think that'd be pretty rare.
99% versus 1%.
Or we could use the best hashtag in AGFA,
Yeah.
RipR5.
Yeah, RipR5, hashtag RipR5.
Yeah, it's
So
the best.
Relevant 5.
Relevant 5.
Yeah.
Although
Didn't you lose to us about 3 times though?
already sold
How many
happening.
tournaments did your team win?
So how did the first tournament go out for you? I can't remember.
I don't
Remember how Truth Gaming last week was
you guys
like, or
exist
the last
last
time was the
tournament?
family battle? Now it's just pure salt.
You know who to blame for that? You can blame Shooter Man. Yeah.
I forgive you, shit.
As well,
don't.
take us a follow, subscribe on YouTube as well, where we'll have any of the VODs from League Down Under, as well as the VODs from the August event and the Octoberfest event, which will be going up very soon, as well as hopefully the eventual start of League 101, and any other content we decide to make in the future. So, Cameron, I think it's time we can finally jump into the main content of the cast. We'll head over to our news segment now, and quite a few things have been happening over on Worlds. Well, we're going to look at the Worlds Pick'em stuff first. So, Cameron, take us away.
Nah, I can't do it. Now I'm gonna figure out how I fucking meant with this shit.
The Pick'em stuff.
World's Pick'em leaderboard top 3.
Is Richard Smith actually first?
Yeah.
Is this for the actual just?
Yeah, this is for Pick'ems.
Good job.
Is this as in just the Discord?
Yeah, this is the AGFA Discord leaderboards.
Okay, I'm really far behind now.
3 out of 4 are from Avarta. Nice.
So,
Yep. So first place we have Dick Smith.
Richard Smith. Nice. So, actually, before we go any further, who is Richard Smith?
Dick Smith.
Avarta Academy guy, you know, pretty motivated fan.
Oh, is he actually? Because we saw the name and we had no idea who it was.
He's in the
So-
Twitch chat.
Is he? Oh, there you go. How you doing? So, welcome, I guess.
Second place are tied for intelligent.
Intelligent.
It's actually pronounced Lintelligent.
We always just called him intelligent. I always thought that maybe he couldn't get the I, so we just made it a capital L.
Nah, it is pronounced intelligent. We just like to joke how it's
Oh, okay.
intelligent.
Yeah, intelligent.
Not intelligent.
Not
And tied with Mordowick.
So,
Oh,
boy,
boy.
Waterwick.
Depends if his account's back up.
Yeah. Or so at the moment it's NBA Aaron then. NBA Aaron second. Yeah. That's how it works, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
I think that's the truth.
And
Yeah.
the end of fries. So many
So
new names. I don't even know who these people are.
3 out of 4 from
End of
Avarta.
Fries is Max, isn't it? From
Yes.
Vada Academy.
Yeah.
So
Our quote-unquote manager who does absolutely nothing.
nothing.
No, all he does is copy and paste the announcements
Yeah,
into
yeah.
our server.
I mean,
Why?
that's sort of a manager job.
Why is
So
your
we're getting there.
manager in the academy and not the main team?
Well, he plays...
Because he's a poor player, but he's a good manager. I don't know.
Why is he in the
it's
academy?
complicated. It's complicated.
Is it?
He,
Why
Is
do
it
you
actually
have
complicated,
to be
or
so
do you just not know
complicated?
either?
he sucks.
Oh, what was that? What was that? Defsoul? I
Why-
didn't hear. What-
I,
I
I,
didn't-
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. I
Anyway,
think we had another tech issue
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So that's
remember
fine.
you can still probably not put in your pick'ems because they're just about.
I think Worlds is
closed.
just about started, yeah. So I think they've all been locked in now. So hopefully you guys did your Worlds picking
So-
stuff.
You know,
Nope.
suck shit
So-
if you haven't gotten yours sorted. So who placed where in the groups for Worlds? Because you know that's what the whole topic's about. First
I'm
place.
pretty sure TSM was first, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
yeah.
TSM were
First,
first.
first
yeah.
and choking, of course.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
No, Direwolves.
I don't
way
know.
before
Direwolves
TSM.
pretty far up there. So
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Tied?
Yeah.
Yep. Well,
retired.
Group
Wolves.
A, we had SKT in first, followed by my boy C9. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be the first match. Wait, no, is SKT versus C9? I thought C9 was versing someone else. Are they?
No, isn't this like...
And
Samsung Galaxy?
yep. And D was WE and Misfits.
Not TSM. I remember where during I think it was the World's Draw show, was it? I think it was.
Yeah, they were super.
And they had
cocky.
that segment afterwards, and they're like, "Yeah, TSM, they got it in the bag of a Group D. They can beat all these teams. Even if
Easy.
WE join, it's
easiest
easy."
group in the
Yeah,
world.
yeah, that was literally what they're saying. Oh, yeah, it's the easiest group. Like they can win this,
Double if it was like 3
and
groups.
then they choke.
Months.
No, it was a good effort by him though, but
No, it wasn't.
No.
wasn't it?
No.
They
I
play-
didn't watch him to be honest. I
They
didn't.
placed last in like every stat. Like,
Actual?
Yeah. Like, almost every stat.
They put in a good effort.
No, they didn't.
They tried.
They put in a.
They tried. I'm struggling to help these guys at the moment.
So the finals matchup today.
I think that'll be the closest match besides the Korean powerhouses. Will be WE. Wait, is W? Yeah, W against C9. I mean, this is North America's chance to get revenge, and also make their way into the. Is it the grand finals next?
Well, they're
Or
in
the
semis.
semi-finals too.
That's
Yeah.
I don't know, quarterfinal, semi-final.
Yeah, I don't know, something. I don't know. Like I said, I've been following it.
To advance in Worlds.
Yeah, basically. But who do you guys think is going to win that?
I reckon WE 3-2.
They too? Yeah.
My heart says Cloud9, but my brain says WE.
Yeah.
3-1.
I'm going to say C9 as well, but Cameron, I think you're going to say C9 as well. So,
C9
was that
been
3
playing
C9s?
alright.
So,
Well, hang on.
wait, hang on.
Oh, whatever.
What was that? 4 C9s?
Is that 4? You want to change the answer to the C9?
Nah, I'm
Do you
staying.
want- do you want the
I'm
C9
sticking
camp?
with my answer. I'm confident.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry.
So,
I don't care if they're the better team. I want C9 to win, so they're going to win.
yeah.
Patch 720.
So,
Been out for over a week now. Janna got nerfed.
Who plays Janna?
Everyone.
yeah, who plays Jenna?
What's a
Anyone
genre?
in the professional scene.
Yeah, so us. Obviously, like you guys. Best teams in the world.
Oh yeah, obviously I played Janna like a lot, man.
Yeah, all the time, yeah.
Janna's always first pick.
Lulu apparently doesn't exist. Continue.
She's second pick.
Continue.
Janna substitute.
My name's Jeff.
Only procs, she's only got one ability that procs Ardent.
Who?
Lulu. Janna's got 2.
Isn't it just a spell? That procs Ardent Sensor?
Heals or shields.
Heals and shields? Does that ult count?
No. Because it's health boost.
Yeah, true. But then Lulu, you can make the marksman stronger anyway. W, E gives you picks as well. And then ult if you need to for health.
Yeah, but if you need to for health on Janna as well.
Yeah.
And it's even easier because you E-buffs them anyway.
Yeah.
And gives them
Just play
bonus damage.
Soraka and ult and then everyone gets it.
I'm sorry, I only play tank supports.
Yeah. Ardent Sensor and
That-
Braum, I think that's pretty good. Pretty high in the meta at the moment.
Stoneborn Pact.
Yeah. Just go to the next one. Just go to the next one.
Grasp of the Undying doesn't
Just
work.
go
can
to
it?
the next one.
Ancient Coin got nerfed and is now totally useless. You get less mana.
Oh yeah, Ancient Coin's dead now, guys. Did you hear
It's
that?
not going to help.
Oh yeah, it's totally.
There's no mana.
Although-
Less mana now.
To be honest, they did buff the amount of AP you get on Spell Thief, so it's now more viable on certain champions, especially pokey ones.
So Morgana, you reckon?
I don't know, just rush
She's pokey.
Unsensor or Morgana.
Just rush Unsense on everyone. Just do it. Even ADCs.
Now you're in
Junglers.
Karma. Calm.
So
even fresh.
yeah, just do it on everyone. I think that's the meta, isn't it? Just everyone buys an Ancient Coin and then Ardent Sensor, like literally every champ in the game.
Then you get Nomad's Medallion first.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, Nomad's Medallion and then Ardent Sensor. I think that's like you guys all ran that, didn't you? Like you all ran that in the event. You all just ran Ardent Sensors, like 5-man Ardent Sensors in one
we?
game. Yeah, totally.
Why didn't you put the strat where you play 4 supports and a Cogmore?
Well, to be honest,
And you'll rush Uncensored
I don't
and
think
lose
anyone.
lane.
I don't think anyone played Cogmore to relative success in the tournament, in my opinion.
Yeah, who actually played Kog'Maw? I know Kyrotox did. We know how that went.
I can still hear the sound of Cogmore dying, just
Yeah,
just like Truth Gaming's hopes and dreams.
your boys. They're your boys though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cameron's still feeling that
rewatched-
heartache.
I rewatched the stream, and I just heard Cameron going like, "Not my boys."
Not my boys.
Throughout all of our games, even when we were
Oh,
listening
no.
to
Yeah.
watches. Like, what?
Watching that was literally like watching an orphan with cancer being beaten up. So one-sided, and yet you can't look away. Tears ya.
Cameron.
Well,
Resident meme specialist over here.
Evelyn got reworked, but we talked about that last stream.
Did we? Oh yeah, we did a little bit, didn't we? The Evelyn stuff.
I've no.
Although we
clue.
didn't hear Alius and Defsoul's opinions on it though.
My ADC butthole.
So
It hurts.
why is she that strong at the moment?
Well,
Useless until level 6, pain in the ass after.
I was like, I still haven't versed it yet. All played as her, so I don't know.
Towers don't help.
Towers don't help. Okay, lovely. That's a good start, I reckon.
Her ult is literally just kill you under tower and not take any damage.
So I'm assuming that's a big problem for bot lane, mid lane.
Yep.
I think top lane would still be fine from that though if you're playing a tank.
So good. She also gets stealth back, like just running around as soon as she's level 6.
It's gonna say you don't have to be level 6 to get stealth now, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Like it's not just a passive anymore.
It is your passive, but it's not
Active until level 6. Wait, so what does she have as well then? She must have another one besides that, right?
I have no clue.
I was gonna say I don't know too much about the Evelyn rework, so
I think she just gets regen out of combat or something.
either way, I'm assuming she's really strong for you guys.
I haven't versed her,
What
but
do you
she
mean
just
by that?
looks annoying.
As in, bot lane might be in trouble because then Evelyn comes down and just ruins your day.
There's either the good ones or the bad ones. You know?
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know,
Oh, it's one of those champions, is
Yeah.
it? Fair enough.
There's
Fair
the
enough.
Savage Predator Evelyns, and then there's the good Evelyns.
I'm assuming that's
There's
a
the
dig.
Savage Predators.
I haven't
and
seen
then
these
there's good
Evelyns, so
players.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, you didn't see Scrim, so.
yeah. No, we didn't see that scrim. What do you mean NPB played a scrim? I heard it went really well.
We'll
For
get to
Truth
that-
Blue.
We'll get to
Ha ha
that
ha ha ha
later.
ha ha ha. Anyway.
That's all good. I've only just gotten up the thing with a.
Good job buying time, guys.
Oh no, she gets enveloped in Demon Shade. Starting at level 6, Demon Shade also grants camouflage.
Okay.
And if she's got low health, she'll start recovering it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So,
So-
that's a passive.
And that, I think, wraps up the news so far for the past week.
TSM isn't in Worlds anymore.
Truth Gaming still have not won a game in a tournament.
No, here we're
That's-
going back to roast mode. All right.
Okay.
No.
Defsoul, you got one? I mean, these two just had one. So.
Alius still doesn't shit talk people to their faces.
Oh, I mean,
Well-
Cards does kind of look scary, but that'd be a lie.
Aaron, what? Aaron's trophy case is still empty. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
He tried.
He's
He
got a
tried.
bucket of wings in there.
I mean, like, if you see this drawing right here,
If you see this diagram,
I
on
know.
a trophy case, double #1 trophies.
I thought you were talking about the new emote that needs to be part of the.
yeah, Miss Seagull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I should actually rename that to Aaron trophy case. Because I'm only directing this to Aaron.
Oh,
There's nothing in there.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's question marks in there. There's something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Participation awards. And
Participation awards. Oh, buddy. Alrighty. Well, that does end up the news there. So, Worlds is still on. They said it's on in like, what, half an hour, roughly? 26 minutes? Something like that.
What's
it's on
that
tonight,
What's that
basically.
in Baz standard time?
Who knows?
Next year, I think.
Worlds 2017, Worlds 2018.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Worlds collide.
Yeah, basically. No, so Worlds is on over the next 4 days as well. It's interesting to see how that turns out. Next patch, I believe, would it be next Thursday? Because I think it's like every second week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and do we have any idea what that's bringing? Anyone been doing
Changes.
their PB? I figured that much.
Actually, no, I did apply for the PBE.
Oh, did you?
And I got it approved, so.
Hey,
if I-
PB man over here is gonna
if I can-
let us know some.
No.
The PB as well.
So, oh dear, Defsoul.
Yeah, same here.
Only reason.
Yeah,
because-
at least too. Yeah.
Only reason because you get like a gazillion RP and Blue Essence. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Mm.
And you get an account that's automatically level 30.
That's lovely. Why doesn't everyone do that?
Because does PBE have ranked?
Nope. Don't believe so.
I honestly don't know too much about
And
it.
I think there's
so-
just a shit ton of bugs, so.
Yeah, well, I would assume that much. It's kind of the point of the server.
I'm challenging PBU.
Yeah, oh, good. But yeah, so now let's talk about Octoberfest. Yeah, we've had enough about Worlds. Worlds doesn't matter to us.
Worlds is
Worlds is
irrelevant.
child play.
Yeah.
Oktoberfest, biggest event, League of Legends event ever had.
Dude, have you seen the
So-
venues we played in? Capacity 80k.
Yeah,
Dude,
so many
Yeah,
people.
100, yeah.
Like so many people can
Capacity.
just rock up and
My
watch.
mum's Daihatsu.
So
Record crowds.
we're going to talk about Team Avarta now a little bit. So Defsoul.
So
This
relevant.
is I hear this is like your expertise for some reason. Out of everyone here,
I don't know.
don't know what that's about. Although Alius was you were with Avarta for a little bit during this event, so
for like a few weeks and.
yeah. So
it's like a
even
month.
still, you still have an input in this. I mean, you were a part
mean-
of them leading up to the event and during the event,
I mean,
and when they won the event.
I don't
so-
know if you guys can see this drawing I made on the board. It shows AVA upgrade and an MPB crap go back. That is referring to Alias, but
relevant memes.
and if
ladies
you want to
gentlemen.
see something that's
Relevant
even
memes.
better, up there with the R5 Avarta score, forever. This will never be changed. We will always have one win over them.
More so, what's that?
If we wanted to see something relevant, you see Avarta's trophy case. It has something in it.
It's already started.
If we wanted to have something relevant, we wouldn't be talking about Avarta.
Wait, then why are we talking about you?
Edge. Ouch.
Yeah, exactly.
The edge. So. I just had to like, I had to stop myself for a second. I was just like, what am I saying? Everyone's just roasting. I can't keep up.
I hope no one takes this personally. I love everyone.
I don't.
No, everyone takes this personally. What are you talking about?
I need to bring my tongs next one.
But yeah, so you guys, as in Team Avarta, you guys did win the August event. And we did have you in for that to talk about it, which was pretty cool. But yeah, so you guys coming into the Octoberfest, or our next event in general, a lot of momentum coming into the event as you were the champions, and you did so flawlessly as well. So why don't you take us a little bit about heading into this event with all of this momentum? Like, you guys, I'm assuming, would have been feeling a lot more confident about taking this event out, and in your skills in general.
I wouldn't say we had momentum because...
Or skill.
We have a
Roast
trophy
is
case.
later. Enough of the roast.
We have something in our trophy case.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wouldn't say there was a lot of momentum because, we lost scrims and we're like, do we really suck this bad? And then
Yes.
we even lost the first game as well. And
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a sec,
Right.
but like going into the event though, like going into Oktoberfest, like not talking about any stuff in Oktoberfest just yet, because like I said, you did go. Sure, you have a bit of a poor showing in scrims, but you show up at events, and that's in the end that's what matters, right?
Right, Aaron.
So, but yeah, you guys, you beat every single team there, and then beat MPA in the finals as well in the
Does
August
that happen
event.
all the time, though?
So it's happened twice now. It didn't happen in our first event, but it has happened at the August event and
We
at
were the finalists in the first
Octoberfest.
event. I keep forgetting.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Relegated 5 were in the finals.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Avarta, and funnily enough, you guys, as in R5, ended up beating Avarta to get into the grand final.
Oh, was that so?
So?
you remember that?
I don't remember that happening.
Do you remember the
So-
Caitlyn Q stealing the Baron on like 1
So
HP?
here we go.
Do you remember that? I
Started.
remember that.
Get the roast
I don't
going. Let's
remember
go.
that.
Didn't you just fail around and you're like jungler didn't smite? Didn't you have so many opportunities to take us like
I
to
don't
secure that
We can
Baron?
just let
but it
this
just
go.
didn't happen.
You guys just go
Yeah,
home.
yeah,
just
you
leave
wanna
this
stop?
till. I
Alright,
reckon
yeah.
we finished the stream. Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna let you guys just continue the stream. We'll just go get some food. Have a good
I
time.
actually do want to go.
Yeah.
It's almost tea time.
So, no, yeah, but so you guys felt as if the momentum going through wasn't at like a peak or anything? Like you thought it was maybe a bit lower than what we assume it was?
Yeah, our momentum was like just going downhill. We even lost a flex queue to bronze and silvers, by the way. So
Oh,
yeah,
the
that
worst.
No
I'm not
comment.
surprised.
just because we beat your boys.
Yeah. Not my boys.
I'm sorry.
You can literally see him tearing
Yeah.
up. He made Cameron upset now. Good one. Good one. We're not meant to get personal with roast, all right? And now you've just upset Cameron. Look at him.
My boys.
I would hug him if I could.
Would you though?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. I mean, you can do it after. You can do it now. We got cameras. Got proof. Just
Got it.
With your height, you just be your leg warmer.
Oh, okay. I don't feel like Karen likes me.
No, Cameron doesn't like anyone. That's okay. Look at that stare. Look at that death stare. Look at that.
With like the tier.
Yeah, with the tear because he's thinking about truth gaming.
I think you're the only person that cares about truth.
Oh,
I'm pretty
buddy.
sure Karatox cares about truth.
Then they have like 30 players.
30 players, only 2 can make scrims. What a meme.
That's actually true. I didn't
Yeah.
think about that.
I know, it's like a team. Only 2 people can make a team. It gets disbanded.
Oh, buddy. I just...
Start shit, get shut down, kid.
We should just call this League Down Under, like, Roast Edition. I reckon. This is no stopping this. It's just full on.
In the loading screen, it should be like flames and all that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah, so like I was saying, cover the momentum now. But yeah, me at least anyway, and I'm assuming a lot of the teams as well, would have thought you guys would have had a lot of momentum going in because you did clean sweep the event. But that's interesting to know that you guys weren't as confident as what we believe because of the fact of scrims and even just practicing in like flex queue. So
Now that
That
I think
works.
about it, I don't think we've been confident towards any tournament we go to.
yeah, that's what I mentioned before. I know you've said previously in the past that you've had a few nerves every now and again. going in, but then you managed to fight them off and end up performing really well, which is always awesome to see. But we will bring a little bit of bad news into this topic at the moment. The first match of Octoberfest, where you guys went up against one of our brand new teams that just joined us, Full-Time Gamers. Obviously, we had no idea what Full-Time Gamers were going to pull out of their bag of tricks because their first match, they hadn't scrimmed any of the teams previously. But you guys did end up losing to them in a pretty massive upset match, really. Although I was like really surprised. A lot of the people in like watching the event as well were really surprised. So just how were you guys after that match? After you guys did lose that?
Well, after the game, we were still pretty confident we would still stay in the event because we knew we were the best performing team. Truth gave us a run
Which
for
is
our
why
money.
you lost.
Oh, buddy. Oi. Didn't I just say turn the roast down? All right.
Even though Truth Gaming gave us a run for our money in terms of like...
In the final match to get into the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weren't you just bagging on Truth Gaming? Like a while ago saying, oh, they're not a good team. Oh, you know, we're the best performing
You
team.
just hear this dude. Hey, Cameron.
Yeah?
Someone's a bit upset.
Yeah, just a tad.
Not my boys.
So not my boys. No, but you were saying though, Defsoul.
So after our loss, we listed all the things we did wrong. So we had a lot of hiccups in that game that we don't usually make, like communication problems, unusual picks, Thomas's Yasuo pick, I don't know that. So yeah, we just listed everything we did wrong. We didn't do it the next day, we won.
Yeah. So basically, like, and that's something that I found, like, this also leads into the next question as well, which I found really awesome, that even though you guys did lose to a dark horse team, even though you won the championship, that I would have assumed as well that would have hit you guys pretty hard, but you're able to bounce back from that so well and end up beating Truth Gaming to get the last spot in the semi-finals. I mean, that must have been awesome to do that.
Yeah. You felt pretty good, even though... Actually, no, I'm gonna say it. No, don't worry.
So,
It felt nice.
yeah, to ask you about it as well,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I guess it kind of ties into something that was meant to be later on, but we can all put it together, I reckon, because it fits in the timeline. So you did get drafted after the August event by Avarta. I'll ask you about how that went in a sec, but what were your thoughts going up against Full-Time Gamers, and then you did end up losing that match to the Dark Horse team?
So when we were like searching them up, or like when I was like, these guys absolutely pathetic, trash. We're gonna dumpster these guys. 20-minute game.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah.
Only Alius said that.
Yeah.
Forgetting that they were a team from Uni SA.
So
Wait,
no, that's Old Codgers.
Is it?
Yep.
I can't
Oh,
remember.
okay.
Full-Time Gamers is with Broken Exile.
Glenroy.
He used to
Oh.
be part of MPA.
How did you lose?
So
Because they're really
Edge.
dead to the game, and they have nothing else to do with their lives.
So
Yeah, so how
Alice-
did you lose?
Now we're making fun of the
Alius
team now.
speaks
Nice.
for himself, not me. Okay?
oh, okay.
Everything he says, I'm not affiliated
So-
with it.
Oh, you sure? Okay.
So I
wait
mean,
till
he's a
later.
part of MPB
You
now,
wait.
so he can say whatever he wants. So
You
you
wait
know,
till we get to this.
oh, buddy. But no. So what? Your thoughts going in? Like you thought you had a pretty easy shot
Yeah,
against these guys.
I myself was like, oh, this is so easy. I'm a part of one of the best teams in AGFA. It's gonna be so clean.
So
Clean.
Get to the match, we lose. I'm like, whoa.
No.
pretty good.
No. It's get to the match, wait 2 hours, then lose.
Yeah. Go into the lobby 2 hours later, get in the match, lose. Then I just like, what decisions? Oh.
Alius was devastated.
So-
Last episode.
Yeah.
so then how were you
Even though I
like?
still had a good showing on Brom.
Yeah. So how were you going into the match against Truth Gaming then as well? Like how were you able to bounce back? And Defsoul, you can answer this as well. Like just individually, how were you able to bounce yourselves back and not get tilted from the first match?
So, as I said, we listed our mistakes. But like, how can we fix this? And yeah, we just went into the next game feeling pretty confident. And then we saw... Actually, no, I'm not going to say it. Anyway, but like, yeah, we had a pretty good showing against Truth. We made the game-winning play and quetching out Karotox, and we won, yeah.
Yeah.
I took this a bit more seriously than I did with Full-Time Gamers.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we lost because we weren't taking it seriously
Yeah.
according to
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I wasn't taking the first game seriously, so yeah. Like, I wasn't as confident going against Truth because I was like, oh, they seemed pretty good against MPA, and then during draft when they banned Vroom instead of Tam, I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, confidence just rose a bit.
Yeah.
Get into game, and then when we found Karatox in that little area and caught him out, and then won, I was like, whew.
It wasn't
easy
even that.
tournament.
It was like the whole match. Like obviously, like Truth Gaming in the early game for that match, they were amazing. Although they were in both their matches they had, their early game was probably the strongest early game out of any of the teams at the event.
I love that how we're mentioning about Truth.
So-
And I look over at Cameron and he just looks so depressed.
Well, one thing I would like to say is that although they did win early game against us, we lost early game in all of our games though.
Yeah.
That's not a really good.
Yeah, no, but even still though, Truth Gaming still had the strongest early game. You lost early game because they were better at it. Because they know how to path better. They know they have early ganks. They know how to re-gank lanes and even like kind of like snowball a little bit the early game a bit. It's just closing off matches, which
And
we've talked about
Karatox's,
before.
positioning, yeah.
So yeah, which we've talked about before, even when we had them on stream. And a lot of the teams know this anyway, that it's mainly that their mid game is where they're weakest. But you guys were able to bounce back from that. Obviously, you guys are among the best alongside MPA of the teams on the server at the moment.
Oh, so X
Able
Pros
to-
doesn't exist anymore?
XME Pros aren't a team, as far as I'm aware.
What?
So they're just guys and they make a team every now and again for LAN events. So if you didn't know that, there you go. If one of you are watching and you want to correct me, go right ahead. But as far as I'm aware, I haven't heard from him really. So there you go.
Take that, suckers.
Yeah.
It's got to be one of the most asked questions besides, what's the password?
Yeah, is where's Watch Up XME Pros?
Oh, what's your XME Pros playing?
Yeah, basically. So that's actually a common question I do receive, in which case, I haven't heard from him. So yeah, then we'll talk about going into the semi-finals now. Taking on Old Codgers. Thoughts going into that match?
Confidence after our game against Truth skyrocketed. So
Yep.
we're like, right, we can win this easy. Should be pretty simple. We can make it to finals. But it was actually somewhat close, actually. And,
Yeah.
Like, I knew, like, when they were sieging our bot lane, I think they got to our inhib. Well, my heart was, like, sinking, like, a tiny bit.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh my god, what if we don't make finals? And, like, what if we just fluked that out of tournament? But then we won the whole thing, and yeah.
Yeah. And Alice, so what were your thoughts on it?
So I felt like this was like one of the more important matches because I was versing my old teammate Lucky Rocky.
Yeah.
To me at least. I'm not sure about you.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to win so that I could have bragging rights over him. And we won. And I never let him down.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, Old Codgers were another one of our brand new teams that just joined us recently. Well, another one of those Dark Horse teams, hadn't scrimmed any of the veteran teams on the server or anything like that. They were able to get to semi-finals alongside full-time gamers as well. And yeah, like you were saying, Defsoul, that match was super close. It was back and forth for quite a long time, but you guys were able to close out in the late game and get the win, get yourselves to the grand finals. But yeah, what are your thoughts now on taking on full-time gamers, taking on Old Codgers? Do you reckon they're like, I guess maybe in kind of like a power rankings thing if you want to do that, or just a standpoint, do you reckon they are two teams to watch out for? Do you reckon that maybe they're one of these weaker teams that maybe need to improve a little bit in certain areas?
I have faith in Old Coaches. I think they made a really convincing showing in their first tournament. And yeah, I think they can do good things. As for full-time gamers, yeah, they're pretty good as well. And yeah, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, just really good overall. And
Yeah.
so you don't think any of it was like a fluke or anything they need to improve on? Or
I honestly think they're on the same level as MPA right now. Actually, no, I take that back. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
So, and Alias.
I feel like, yeah, basically what Defsoul said.
Yeah. So, and Cameron, I'll chuck it to you as well because you did see their semi-finals match. Full-time gamers, Old Codgers. What are your thoughts on them so far? Do you reckon there might be a team that we could be casting in semi-finals, grand finals? Or do you reckon they still need to improve a little bit more, like, say, with the Truth Camp?
Which team?
Old Codgers and full-time gamers.
Full-time gamers, at the moment, no. Not in a semi-final.
No? So,
Old Codgers potentially, but I don't know. They seem to just get caught out quite a bit. But, you know, got to represent UniSA.
and now you guys got into the grand finals. Once again, we did have our grand final rematch between MPA and Avarta. I will say this to be fair because Aaron wasn't shut up about it. but a majority of the MPA team that did make it to grand finals were subs.
What was that?
So,
So we gotta try and make it as irony as possible.
yeah,
What?
yeah. What? Huh? No. They ended up having, because like, they had Shadow, who was a sub at the time. Now the ADC for MPB was subbed in. I think Lucky Rocky did get subbed in as well.
Yeah, he was the support when he lost to us.
So
Yeah.
basically, like MPA's bot lane weren't in the match at all. Mortwick, like a lot of you guys should know or remember, if not, he ended up playing on Aaron's account because he did have issues with his account. So he wasn't able
I wonder
to.
why.
So he wasn't able to play with like his usual kit. And overall, I think like that team synergy wasn't as strong as say Water would be with MPA Aaron and MPA See-Through. But what were your thoughts going into that match once again against MPA? I think Defsoul, there's more of a question for you, seeing as you didn't really take him on grand finals at the previous event. So
Yeah. Well, the one thing I was thinking about going into the game was, Aaron, please shut up in Twitch chat. I saw his Twitch chat comments, and they
Yeah.
were like, oh, Avarta almost threw against OCG. They bet Truth Gaming. Oh, good job, good job. And then we bet them as well. It's like, nice.
yeah, so basically shutting him up, like
Yeah.
just like in the previous event. So, I mean, Alice, you could give your input as well because like you were watching after. Well, actually, no, you were playing in the match as well, weren't you? Yeah. So, what were your thoughts going in against MPA? I mean, I think this is the first time you went up against MPA. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, wait, no, you went up against them with your R5 team.
Yeah.
But pretty much like with a proper full roster, not just like a sub roster. So.
This was another really important match to me because Mordrick always
Yeah.
gives me shit about Lee.
And Lucky Rocky was on there as
and
well.
that too. So all that, I was like, oh, I can't wait to win. I can't wait to actually shut this kid up for once, you know? Because like at school he like took so much.
Yeah, yeah.
And so when I won, I just he's just so quiet around me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then that goes into like two-time champions now, Team Avarta. Then ALSU did move to MPB, which we'll talk about a bit more in a sec. But
Mistakes were made.
yeah,
Obviously, yeah.
yeah, but yeah, two-time champions now. How do you feel about that?
Back-to-back champions. That's a pretty cool title.
Yeah, and also you're the first ever back-to-back champions for the server as well. So that's something that can never be taken away.
Even XME pros can't.
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
So you must be pretty happy about that.
Yeah, we were pretty happy.
Yeah, yeah. And then even Alias as well, like you're still like you are a one-time champion now. Sure, you are playing with MPB, but the championship win still counts. So
One-time champion, first and only at the moment MVP.
yeah, so for one-time champion, first MVP of our scene, and you've also so you've been in 2 grand finals, and you've won one of them and MVP. That's quite a list as well, really, for our scene at the moment, since we've only had 3 events, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. So yeah, we'll talk about this now. We'll talk about shift the gear to Alias a little bit more now. I want to talk about the drafting stuff because I know like R5, as we all know, really strong team, ended up I'll say deforming, I guess. Disbanding.
Disbanding.
Better, thank you. But you ended up coming back kind of in that August event. Then that kind of didn't fall through, and then you guys kind of went separate ways. Mortwick went to MPA. Lucky Rocky became a free agent. You became a free agent for like 5 seconds before you got taken by Avarta. I mean, Defsoul, you could probably talk about this as well. What were your thoughts coming in, like drafting Alias into the team?
Well, I foresaw the Japan trip coming, and I knew that half of our players from the camp are going to be leaving, so I knew we needed someone that could do the job well. Alias came in. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and Alex, what were your thoughts like when you got drafted by Avarta? How'd you feel about that?
Of course, with the whole R5 Avarta thing, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
why am I joining this team? Why am I doing this? Better than being teamless, though, am I right?
Yeah.
And then I joined the team. Everyone was actually quite nice, which was surprising. And, yeah,
So you enjoyed your time there? Like, yeah.
I guess you could say
Because we'll
that.
talk about that as well. Because you were with them, I think, for roughly a month or so. Well, I'll ask you first, Alias. How did you feel being a part of the team, being a part of Team Avarta?
Pretty good, yeah. Not much to say other than that. Yeah.
So,
Do you remember the story that I said about Intelligent and Year 6 camp?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
so, and then how did you feel about it then, Defsoul? Like having Alias a part of the team for the month?
Well, it was really refreshing to have a new player on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I knew he was going to leave after the tournament.
Yeah.
And, well, I mean, to be honest, I thought thought Alice was gonna be quite mediocre, but he actually did quite well, and I'm not gonna lie, it was actually pretty nice to have him.
Yeah. So maybe you could always go back to Avarta at some point if you ever need to. But you did get drafted by Aaron into the new MP team MPB. So, I mean, we're not going to talk about the scrim. We'll talk about like before the scrim at the moment. That is kind of a big deal, as NPA is one of the top caliber teams on the server at the moment. So you get drafted into their sister team. Still pretty high achievement. How did you feel about that?
So,
after leaving Avarta and then joining MPB.
So, when I got picked up, or like when Aaron asked me if I wanted to join his sister team, I was like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. Then he told me the players that were going to join. I'm like, oh, this is actually going to be pretty good because I'm playing with 2 people that I've played with before, so we've got that synergy. Well, like, wasn't too sure about Shadow and Exile or Sovereign, so yeah.
Why does everyone keep changing their names?
Yeah, it's kind of irritating, but you know.
Yeah, so annoying, am I right?
We might change our name soon as well.
Oh, buddy.
Intelligent might change his name to Mushi with an I. Actually, with an L instead of an I. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love him to do that. This is so
Coach
do that.
Mushi versus Mushi. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that would be pretty funny though.
Charity match.
Charity match. So yeah, pretty happy about going into MPB. But then you guys did have that first scrim against Truth Blue. From what I heard, because I didn't see it, you had we weren't sugarcoated. You had an abysmal showing.
Yeah.
In that you got apparently you got stomped.
Yeah, I will.
How are your thoughts about MPB after that? Like, obviously, you've only had one match with a team so far. You're still practicing. Brand new team. None of you guys have played together. Oh, well, you've played with Rocky and Savage before, but besides that, you haven't played with Shadow much before. You haven't played with Broken Exile, I think, at all.
No.
Beforehand. So how are your thoughts going in at the moment? Like, obviously, we don't want you to spill secrets or anything, but
So after the scrims, it was quite sad because we just lost to like one of the lower
the weaker
teams.
teams.
But afterwards, obviously with every new team, there's like a lot of room to improve.
Yep.
And hopefully we can improve before next 20 or before next scrims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming is also similar to Avarta Academy Defsoul, because we know that they were on break. I don't think they've actually played much together, as from what I've heard from you, before their trip they had. So I'm assuming now they're going to start getting into the groove and getting into scrims and stuff for our next event, or even just flex queuing or anything like that. So, but give us a tiny bit of an insight, because so far they didn't play in our recent event. Obviously, we haven't seen them in scrims so far. So, give us a bit of an insight to Avarta Academy.
So basically, we had a lot of subs in our team, and then we were like, wait, what if we made the brand new Avarta Academy? Even though we knew this suck, but yeah. And I actually want to see Avarta Academy versus MPB or Truth Blue. It's going to be...
How about sister teams fight? We'll make a challenger series. There you go. Avarta Academy, MPB, Truth Blue. We're pretty much there.
Is it a challenger series or what?
The bronze series? I don't know.
I don't blame you.
If Avarta Academy beats anyone that's not a sister team, I would just laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
That's going to be the funniest thing ever.
So...
That'll be the same day that you lose to, like, Truth Blue, though.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
So... But, yeah. That's kind of interesting, though, because, like I said, we haven't really seen much of Avarta Academy. We've seen, like, a few members here and there, because you have swapped them back and forth between main Avarta. But we haven't seen them all as a team yet, which is similar to MPB. They've only had one scrim. Excuse me, there. They've only had one scrim together so far. So I'm interested to see how you'll grow as a team, and if you could maybe even take over MPA at some point if you get that good, or end up being on that level even. So, because in the next event that we do have, it'd be awesome to see Avarta versus MPA, the third grudge match. Maybe MPA gets the win finally, but it would also be cool to see, like, maybe a mix-up. Maybe MPA versus someone, maybe Avarta versus someone, maybe none of you guys in the event at all, because it depends on how people prepare going in, how people how confident they are, if they're not tilted, all these sorts of things going in. And obviously now, I'm assuming you'll be confident going to this one for our next event, because you're back-to-back champions now. Like, if you're not, there's something wrong. So, and I know, like Alius, you said, MPB working well together, so I'm looking forward to seeing how these things go. And Cameron, I'm assuming you're the same with MPB and Avarta Academy, and even some of these other teams that haven't had a chance to play it, like Profanity as well.
So excited.
So
I'd just like to mention, have to leave at 6:45. My
So-
dad have to leave
Oh.
at 6:45. Just
yeah. So we are going to go into the Twitch Q&A now, though. Finally, the time has come. Now we can turn back on roast sessions. So
Have people actually been asking questions?
Cameron is going to check Twitch now.
I can't wait
Go
for
through the
this.
comments and see any
I'm gonna roast
questions.
everyone in this.
So, if you haven't,
Alius
if you
gets
haven't
the wall.
already, now's your chance. Send questions over. Cameron will take the questions and
we'll
we'll
just go for statements at the moment.
hand them out. But
More
hold
to
on one sec.
Mordowick.
Cameron will
More to it.
take. Yeah, you're not wrong though.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, Cameron will take you guys' questions. They can be for Cameron, they can be for me, they can be for Alias and we'll say NPB as well, or for Defsoul and Avarta or Avarta Academy. So, but as Defsoul just said, you only got about 15 minutes left. So, if you have any questions for him, get him in quick. So,
Alias, you're bad. Mordowick.
nice. So we're going to statements first, by the sounds of it. Okay, cool.
Little
Okay.
Satchmo, can B-Man take off his top?
That's not now. Not now. Not now.
maybe in a more private setting.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mordowick.
Snapchat.
Encore, I think he means Alias. How did you end up on the sub team being a winner?
that's actually
mean,
a good question.
I mean, the question I have for you, Mordowick, is how many tissues did you use to swipe your tears after you lost to Avarta?
But no, that is a pretty interesting question though. Like, because I don't know, maybe because see-through is already part of MPA, but then I don't know. It's a hard one, I reckon.
We'll go sequentially, but oh my god. How'd you like my Eve Baron Steel at all? I'm assuming that's just
Who said that?
Venonate.
That's one of the truth, guys. I know that. I was told that, and I've forgotten because I have different names on Twitch compared to Discord and League.
Wait, what was the question? Wait, what was it?
Baron Still by Eve
Oh,
from
dude.
Venonate.
It's just an at all, so I don't know what.
I solely blame that on my jungler.
So,
It was from scrims, yeah.
from
Yeah.
Scrim. So there you go. Yeah.
Detron 8528.
Is that who's that?
That's intelligent.
Intelligent. Yeah.
Is Alias a good wrestler?
I have no clue what he's on about.
Mordowick's also seconding that. And we've got Little Satchmo chiming in as dude's got noodle arms. Lucky Rocky seconds this. Oh damn.
I mean,
Is he talking
he's not
about
wrong.
me?
He's not wrong.
Wait, is he talking about me or Alias?
No, Alias.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got
They're not
no
wrong. Not wrong whatsoever.
Someone's asking if that's a roasted seagull. Probably.
No.
Lucky Rocky. I mean, Scooter, did you change your hair or something? You look a little different. Thank you. Yeah, I did get a haircut ages ago.
Tech crew's having fun apparently. So,
People asking, where's the sound?
oh,
Right, I'm having to dig pretty deep. This is going back over an hour ago. So
okay. Well, yeah, no, that's too
Yeah,
far
that's
up. So,
irrelevant.
but yeah,
I
so
swear, if there was
go
no
back
sound
down
the
now.
entire time, I would have.
Oh, dude, I'll
yeah. Oh no, don't worry. We all would have been.
what did you guys eat for breakfast?
Who asked that?
Ixil Penguin K.
Oh, that's. Oh, I know who that is.
Who's that?
That's a fan.
A fan. Okay. So
Ha.
one of his friends.
Or his mother, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
God damn it.
No, it's not my money.
My meme.
Yeah. But yeah. I don't know.
I ate pancakes.
What is this kid? That's time for pancakes. You know, I had nothing.
Same. I don't eat
Adults don't have
breakfast
time for breakfast. No, they do. But yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say, I can't be stuffed eating breakfast at 6 in the morning.
I would have liked breakfast, but I didn't have time. Rip.
I just choose not to.
I want pancakes now. Thanks for that, Defsoul. Just for that. So,
Alias?
pancake kitchen. What do you reckon? Head down.
No.
Have a 10-hour wait.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't want that. What'd you have for breakfast?
I had bacon and eggs.
So angry. So tilted.
Yeah. So you should be.
I will be now. So, anyway, more questions.
Defsoul, which teams are you the most scared of on the server?
Asked by
Mordowick.
Mordowick. Okay, cool.
If he's
My-
expecting
my
MPA.
my default answer is XME Pros. Who isn't scared of them? You know.
So,
But they're
but how about an
Mine
actual
is same.
team? Like teams that are, I don't know, I guess relevant.
teams that actually post regularly on the server.
Yeah. That I like relevant as in teams of the teams, not teams as in, oh, you're not relevant, you suck.
Well,
So
the only team we have not beat yet is Full-Time Gamers. So they could possibly give us a run for our money in the next time around we face them.
So you're not at least a little nervous taking on the full proper roster of MPA?
Oh yeah, I'm a bit nervous, but you know, we've versed them multiple times. We've got 6 strategy planning. It doesn't always work, but you know.
So,
Yeah.
well, Little Satchmo's just chimed in with, bet you're scared of El Greco. First response, who's that? I haven't heard of him.
Yeah, neither. Who's that? We haven't heard of that team before.
Haven't you?
No.
Kind of a scary dudes.
Are they?
Yeah.
No, okay. If they're that scary, why didn't they play in the last event to prove that?
Lucky.
I think they had like a couple of people doing important stuff with their lives.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah,
now that
that's the reason why.
Now that I think about it, I think I want to change my answer to profanity. Because
Yeah.
we have not seen them play yet, and you know, they're a pretty big.
That
dark
is true.
horse,
Yeah.
Okay. There's a really shit old meme, but we'll just get it over and done with. When Shooter Man 83's cast a segment.
Ha 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 ha.
Never. You're funny.
Yeah, never. It's not funny. Stop.
It's like the Half-Life 3 joke. Some people still find it funny, but everyone else just thinks it's a shit meme. It's never coming.
It's not a shit meme.
Why don't you guys have Satan's roommate as your ADC?
Who?
By Pirate Man 145. I don't know.
Satan's roommate.
Can we keep...
Can we get timed in with these things?
Yeah, can we either like have context or people leave out questions?
Basically, he's just someone who watches our games, and you're not going to be on our team. Sorry.
Oh my
Yeah, right.
god, these kids
Edge.
with good breakfasts.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Defsoul, what's that? Exil Penguin K.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cinder Hulk. Defsoul.
Hey, Cinder.
What are your strategies going into every scrim?
Okay. Our strategy, coming to every scrim, is lose them.
You're not wrong.
That's easy then.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
pretty easy.
We sandbag all of our scrims to give them false. No, I'm joking.
Detron 8258. Whose idea was it to camp red buff level 1 against OCG?
Which is old codgers.
I think that was-
I'll give some context on this.
Yeah.
So basically, we started off Old Codger's game, and we noticed a common trend, which is Fear of God invading the red buff level 1. So in the game against Old Codgers, we all went in the bush at red buff, and we all, you know, burnt their flashes and stuffed up their invade.
Yeah, and also the ban against Jarvan, which was a massive impact on the old Codgers team. Because Fear of God's Jarvan, pretty over the top. He was one of the champions that could re-engage and re-gank so many times and put a lot of those lanes behind. I believe that was against Truth Blue. So that was also, it was mainly not just that, it was pick ban as well, really. Also helped to achieve that. So, well, at least that's my thoughts on it.
Yeah.
So,
It's a time ban. No, but that's after I picked Lulu.
yeah.
So
So,
it was a bit odd.
Detron...
Lulu bid. So, I don't know. But yeah.
Detron 8258. Do you believe I can get diamond? Sure.
So Intelligent, which is that Trend 258, is currently Platinum 2.
Oh, he's getting close.
He's making the run for Diamond,
Yeah.
and
Best of luck to you, bud.
this reminds me of last season where I'm gonna make the run for Plat when he was Gold 1, and he demoted all the way to Gold 4, and that was the saddest thing I've ever seen. It might happen again this
Crash
season.
and burns.
Might happen again this season, but I hope it doesn't.
Hopefully it doesn't. That'd be cool if you get to diamond though, man.
Morderwick, what is more likely to happen? TSM making it out of groups or Tooth Gaming getting a win in a tournament?
I mean, Truth Gaming are going to win eventually.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna get matched against Truth Blue one day, and then you know.
Also, TSM is not making it out of groups.
Yeah.
Ever.
No, I'll give a proper answer. I think Truth Gaming, I still think maybe in the next event or the one after that at the latest that they can get a win. Because like I said before, their pick ban, like all the teams, their pick ban phase was originally one of the major issues. That's been fixed. Their champ pool, that's also been fixed. They already have strong early games. Really now, they just need to focus on being able to close games out. If they can do that, they can probably start winning against a lot of these teams and be a major threat.
Karatok's not getting caught out.
So, yeah, memes aside, yeah.
Is it
So-
a meme?
Yeah, it is at this point, I reckon.
It's true,
So-
though.
But yeah, so no, I reckon that like as an actual proper answer, I still reckon that Truth Gaming do have a chance, a big chance, if they manage to improve on closing out games. That's the only thing they need to work on at the moment, I reckon. So.
Oh, we don't have any more questions.
Ripperino.
Well, it's already like 22, so do you want
So, now I was going to say, didn't you have a few questions?
No.
No?
No.
At the start of the stream? You don't want to ask them anymore? No? So, well, guys, remember, you can still ask questions over on Twitch, over on Discord. Are we taking some Discord as well? Might as well. So,
I don't know. You're going to be on Discord?
no. No, I'm not. Because that's not my job. You're the co-host. It's your job. Monitor the chat. Get questions. Go.
On Discord?
Yeah.
I'm surprised my friend hasn't asked this question he said he was going to ask earlier.
Yeah. Well, he's got, 3 minutes to ask you.
Okay.
So-
I hope he doesn't ask it. You know.
Alias, when are you going to get out the friend zone?
Who asked this?
Yeah.
Who do you think?
Mordwick or
Mordwick.
Yeah.
Satchmo? Oh, Mordwick.
What
You see, never. I'll
Yeah.
be stuck there until I die.
So,
Thank you.
at least the man's honest. At least
No
the man's
chance.
honest.
Who's Mr. Litrick?
Oh no.
Here it comes, I think.
Here we go.
Yeah. It's going to be like the Aaron Rose session. Everyone gets prepared for it, and it's absolute shit.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, better hurry up.
Better.
Type, man, type.
Better.
Oh, yeah, hey, I had admin privileges.
You still do on Twitch? Because, you know, it's just your job. But yeah, when we got questions to ask for, whether it be MPB, Alias,
Intelligent.
Avarta.
Do you
Defsoul?
like Bears Defsoul by Intelligent?
So,
Don't worry about it.
so
Great answer. 10 out of 10.
yeah.
Who's better support player, Encore or Darkcaster?
What's
From
Mordwick.
Oh.
Dark Costa. Is that even a question?
Okay. Alright.
Whatever.
Exil Penguin.
So
K.
wait, are we gonna answer that
Yeah, you guys can
between
answer that.
Darkcaster
Yeah, come on. Answer
and
that.
Alias?
MP3C3. There you go.
MP3C3. Yeah,
Yeah.
good one. So, do you want to try that again?
Nah.
No. Okay.
Exil Penguin K is Defsoul's favourite gem, the Amethyst.
Oh my god, shut the hell up.
So, yeah, apparently, yeah, by the looks of things. A lot of inside jokes coming out there at the moment.
Who's going to support next tourney for Defsoul?
Question mark. We'll reveal it all.
I mean, it's intelligent asking, so I don't know if he's just mean.
Oh, okay.
We'll reveal it all.
We'll
soon.
reveal it all.
Cinder
Get in.
Hulk, what's a better Baron Steel, Kate Q or E Flash in all out?
Oh.
The Caitlyn steal was incredible.
I think the Caitlyn still is
Like we watched the replay, it was
Yeah.
frame perfect.
yeah.
Like the Rens happened and the Baron died, and it looked like the Ren killed it. It was actually the Caitlyn coup. Like it was frame perfect. Yeah.
I think, and also because it's like the OG one. It's the one that everyone remembers.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's
So-
going to remember that because it wasn't recorded.
Yeah. It was. It just
Yeah.
disappeared.
It's just not going to show
Just
Oh, well.
disappeared.
to the
Hey,
public.
it looks like you're going to get away with not getting that question.
So,
Very good.
very good. But yeah. Like I was saying, questions for MPB, for Alias, for either myself or Cameron. So,
Who's the better Lulu, Locky Rocky or Encore? From Locky Rocky.
I mean,
I mean, I don't know.
If you're going to ask if you're better at something than someone else, my answer's just going to be whoever the other person is.
Yeah.
I believe it's time.
Yeah.
to leave.
So, thanks for being on the show, Defsoul. Defsoul, everybody. Captain, ADC for Avarta. Hope to have you on the show again soon. Bring in some more Avarta inputs. So, that is it for you. We'll catch you next time. But yeah, so we'll still be on for a little bit longer.
Mhm.
So, questions mainly now for Alias, MPB.
here's the roasting
Yeah.
section.
Here comes the one-man roasting session with Alias. Put him on the
I
pedestal.
hate Yuriko.
Intelligent would like to say that Alias was a very good shot caller.
Hey.
Thanks, Intelligent.
Yeah,
Oh,
buddy.
hang on. You know what? If I wasn't a good shot caller, you're not a good player. Let's put it out there.
So. Yeah, so go around. So. So. Avarta, 2-time champions, and leaving the building. Bye-bye. So.
Make sure you sign out.
Yeah. So. There you go.
And
Made one person leave.
Mr. Litrick did ask a question for Defsoul as he left.
Yeah. Well, we can answer it for him. No, we can answer it for him. That's fine.
Are we going to finish our 1v1?
Yeah.
We
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. They definitely are. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. On Rust. I think it's on Rust as well. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Is that Rust?
Interventions
like
only?
The
Modern
Modern
Warfare
Warfare
2. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, that's too old for these guys. Too old.
Yeah.
A 2009 game. Yeah, it's too old. No, just let me go to the music room. It's fine. So.
Okay. We got nothing.
We got nothing.
Oh, no, it's
Nothing.
Come on, it's
We
like,
got
it's
nothing.
me.
Model
Sure
it.
should be.
Alias, how are you feeling about the two MP teams right now?
Oh, is that like a...
It's Model Week. It's not a serious question.
nothing he says is serious.
I
Let's be
mean,
real.
no, he asked some pretty serious
All right,
questions.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. No, but we'll take it as a serious
All right,
question.
so I feel like MPB have like a lot of pressure on them because being a sister team of MPA and having 3 former R5 members. So yeah, but we won't do well up until we can improve.
Yeah.
And I feel like MPA can win the finals, but that's if they have their main roster and can actually do their pick bands properly.
I think that's like relatively the same with us too as well. MPB have room to improve. Obviously, you've only just come together.
Yeah.
But MPA,
And still
Have
like,
room to improve.
every team has.
I
room
think
to
if MPA have room to improve, then everyone has room to improve, which is true. All teams always need room to improve. But no, I think MPA, like I said, they're one of the top caliber teams. They normally, like, early game is where they're weakest at, which they need to focus on. That's in terms of like Truth Gaming, a really good early game, need to work in their mid game. MPA is really weak in the early game, really strong in the mid game. So, obviously, we haven't seen a game with their main roster, as they like to keep using that excuse.
Wait, so which team's this?
MPA.
It's
Keep using
literally
the
written on the
excuse
street by
on the
Aaron.
sheet, yeah.
Someone mentioned that MPA made it to the grand final with 2 subs on day 2. No.
Avarta didn't have their full roster too.
Yeah, you know.
that's-
Maybe it's showing that Avarta is still better than them. So, there you go.
Lucky Rocky asks if MPB beats MPA, do they become the new MPA? Yes.
Or like a graduation. That's how it works.
They're just going to demote MPA.
I mean, if that happens,
That would be hilarious. They become the new master plan.
Yeah.
MPA minus. And then MPA, plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to ask Aaron about that, I reckon. I don't know. I mean, unless we just want to answer for him. Yeah, sure. Hurry up and beat MPA so we have a new MPA.
We'll just ask Aaron and then his response will be, oh, but did you know that MPA
Yeah, they
made
didn't have
it
their
to
full
day 2?
roster.
They didn't have their full roster.
No, MPB will beat MPA and be like, oh, no, we didn't have our full roster. No, we didn't.
Hacks.
Will Alias play Tarm to gold by 420 Blazed Bro? That's such a weird.
Oh, I know he said that. Probably. Yes. Yes.
Will you pick like a proper champion when you're getting gold?
Yet to be probably not.
No, I just want to play Top Catch, you know, it's fun.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that'd be funny if you did, though. Keep pushing that one you only play Tom Kench meme forward. So, yeah.
I missed your question because it was for Defsoul and he wouldn't have told Alias, so.
That's okay, we can answer it for him.
Cinderhawk, Defsoul, what are your strategies for tournaments? Alias exposed them Kappa.
They actually have none. I'm being dead serious. They have zero strategies. They fluke everything. Thanks.
So, exposed? Is that where we get the exposed
not
things
fully,
going?
Not fully.
Hamilton Bradbury.
Is it Bradbury?
Will Alias ever bring back his karma by Little Sakmo? I'm
Um,
just going to call him Sakmo now.
possibly.
It is the ardent sensor meta.
Won't be soon, though.
Oh, yeah.
Nerfing into the ground, apparently, in PBE.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I haven't looked on the PBA.
Aaron, as well, just got access to the PBE stuff. I think it was today. So, I need to check that stuff out. And Ardent Sensor ain't looking too good.
Tank meta. It's either ardent sensor or tank meta.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing Tarek. And then it's both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 That sounds like such a forced laugh.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Hey, how's your Tarek going?
Pretty good. Thanks.
No, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Slowly.
I still need to get him to level 7.
So
Same there.
I just need one more S on Tarek, and I've got level 7.
I'd say same, but same.
I'd say same but same. Yeah, but no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Not
It's all
yet.
good. I'm going to get level 7 with Pool Party Tarek.
I'm holding you to that now. Double Sam with Tarek. Let's go.
I'll play that when you
He'll
get...
buy that costume next. Yeah. So, but I think we'll take 3 more questions and then we'll wrap things up. So things are starting to die down a little bit now.
Yeah.
So it's been a long day. So should also mention, this is our first episode since being on break. If you guys didn't know or weren't aware for some reason, we were on break for about a week and a half. Or a week and a half.
2 weeks.
Counting Octoberfest, week and a half.
Only including League Down Under 2 weeks.
Yeah, so I think we're a little bit out of it, but that's okay. That's fine. That's okay. We're on daylight savings time. It's fine. So yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's daylight savings still there. Yeah, it's fine. So, but yeah, we'll take 3 more questions from you guys. So again, if you got any questions for Cameron, any for myself, or any for Alias and or MPB, more welcome to ask them, and we will do our best to answer them.
There's a question for Mortalwick.
Yeah.
420 Blaze Bro, how can Mortalwick improve his gameplay and escape silver?
I don't know. You wanted to seem to know the guy, so
Oh, Mortalwick has the answer apparently.
Oh, okay.
Stop one-tricking Graves. I agree.
yeah, I agree with that as well.
Garbage.
Yep.
Garbage.
So
Question answer. Oh, actually, a useful question. Intelligent asked, next tourney, online or LAN?
I mean, I know. No one else knows, but I know. So
I won't know until the actual event either, so
yeah, you'll know soon. You'll know hopefully by next week.
You'll know before me.
Something tiny, and then the following could be something a bit bigger, and then the week after that it might leak a bit more. I don't know. We'll see.
Mortalwick asked, Alias, will your main account catch up to his Smurf?
No comment.
So, yeah, I think we'll take 2 more proper questions, and then there'll be meme questions everywhere anyway. We don't want to end on a meme
even
question.
Cinder Hulk speculating that it's going to be online, then semi and finals or LAN for sure.
Oh, is that so? Is it? Oh, yeah, I didn't know you could do that. That's weird. Yes.
You're wrong. We're doing live for the actual playoffs, and then semis and finals are going to be online.
I think we're taking cameras to Cinder's house and shooting from his bedroom.
Yeah, we're going to Queensland. We're going to Queensland to do it. We're going to the Gold Coast. Let's do it. In the middle of a cyclone as well. We'll make it like that. That's Jana just using her ult with
Forecast
art sensor.
Jana.
So yeah, just using her ult with art sensor. We'll do it in that.
Have we all seen the video linked to the Discord chat ages ago?
Probably not. That's not very helpful.
It's literally from like the first couple of days, someone's gone through and taken just the parts where they say ardent sensor, and the video goes for about 10 minutes.
I think
Nice.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Nice.
It's ardent sensor whenever they say Jana or Lulu, or ancient coin.
Was this during like Worlds or something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
So, well, it's just like slightly, but mainly it's just ardent sensor. Now with the ardent sensor meta, it's like now you got these ardent sensors.
Doesn't that go on for like 10 minutes?
Yep.
Yeah, that's.
You don't realize how often they say that until it's just been chopped like that.
I'd hate to have that happen to one of my class. I say so many words all the time. I'm like, oh, I don't know what else. I don't have a synonym book. A thesaurus. What do you?
If we did that with yours, I don't know if
Yeah.
it'd sound like a leafy one. Just literally,
Literally,
cancer.
and then I'll have no chin. It's
Cancer
fine.
of YouTube.
Yeah. So
Mortalwick, predictions for what the meta will be in 1 year from now. Tank and ardent sensor.
tanks and
Tanks.
I want to say like
World of Tanks, League Legends.
yeah.
Yeah.
That
League of Legends
joke's
edition.
been done for years. So that becomes everything though. It's the same thing. Well, it was the same thing in Overwatch for a while as well. Was like World of Tanks, basically. So you like
Tune in to
tanks.
Overwatch Down Under.
Yeah, that's right. No, I was using that as an example. Tank meta is a problem in a lot of games. So, but yeah, it'll be tank meta, and I don't know. It'll be between mages or ADCs, I reckon, unless they bring out some new overpowered item to make assassins.
They will.
Assassins. But
Oh, assassins are too dominant. We're just going to tune up mages so people have a better choice. No, everyone's playing mages now. No one's playing assassins. Let's just, overbalance them. Why aren't people playing mages anymore?
I mean, to be fair, assassin is in the name. You should be like a couple
You
shotting
shouldn't-
people.
you-
Like
You shouldn't be using lethality to one-shot tanks. You should
Yeah,
be,
that's a problem.
You should be taking out squishies.
But you should have two-shot squishies. You're an assassin. That's kind of in the name, you know? Like, or just don't have assassins. It's that simple. Like, even though it does suck when you get killed by a Rengar out of a jungle or Kha'Zix or something.
Mordowick
Lisa.
has sort of given a slight question. The opinion on Graves getting the Victorious skin. Graves is trash tier. They should have given it to someone better.
I don't care. I'm not getting gold.
Happy for the sad for the skin. Happy that you're not getting on your main account.
No, like actual answer. I honestly haven't really seen the CG. I've seen like that teaser image with a lion head or whatever.
Yeah.
So I thought that looked pretty cool. I don't think it's too bad.
Everyone was saying it's Victorious Jin, and I was like, what? He's already had like 2 skins this year. There's
Yeah.
like, no point if he had a third.
I think Graves' last skin was Snow Day.
Yeah, which was that last year or the year
Yeah, it was
before?
last year.
Snow Down last year.
Yeah.
Probably foreshadowed Graves' buff from Cinderhulk.
Yeah, that's right.
Mordowick, at least I'm getting it on an account.
But, yeah.
We got another meme question.
Yeah.
420 Blaze Bro, why does Alias have a trash shirt? I mean, it's Dishonored. It's not that trash.
Eh,
I didn't get the reference. So.
whatever. I don't understand
It's
it.
just a game Dishonored.
No, I know Dishonored, yeah, but
It's good.
I don't know.
welcome to Dishonored Down Under.
It's a good game.
But yeah, well, I think we'll take one more now. Like,
Yeah.
one more serious question, and then we'll wrap things up.
We'll just have to wait for one.
We'll just have to wait for one, fill in the void. I
Have you seen new runes?
have not.
Nope.
I know there's new runes coming. I know they're meant to be really strong and weird.
I'm getting keen for stopwatches.
Okay.
It's just cheap
yeah, yeah.
Zonyas.
So, yeah. That's one of the new items coming out, though. Where it's got like a one-time use.
Yeah,
So,
it's one-off Zonyas.
'cause-
One of the new runes, for what I can sort of imagine is more like the support tree, you actually get a free one to begin with.
oh, that's pretty cool.
And there's ones where it's like a biscuit delivery system for every 3 minutes up until 12.
Oh, so Dota, basically.
And then there's you get free boots at 10 minutes, but you can't purchase them before. So you just get it on Cassiopeia.
Yeah.
We were going for a serious question, but we're still waiting on. Oh, there's kind of a good one. A couple of Alias take off your shirt, Alias nip shot. Mordowick, the opinion on Immortals getting knocked out of the NALCS. What?
NALCS? Do you mean Worlds?
No. Apparently there's like something going around Reddit where
Oh, I think that completely removed from
Yeah,
League,
yeah.
North American League of Legends.
I haven't heard about this, so no
Neither.
comment.
So,
that's what I've heard. I haven't read anything.
yeah,
more.
yeah.
So we'll wait for another one.
Yeah, so if it's rumors, though,
Yeah.
don't really know too much about it anyway, but
Lucky,
if they have done, that kind of sucks, so.
Rocky, who are the top 5 players in AGFA?
Oh, finish off with a goodie.
We'll start with you and end at me.
No, we're casters. We don't have to answer this. We can choose to abstain. You can't. You're a player.
Top
part of
5 in my opinion, or
Yeah, this is part of the unofficial contract you make as an esports player.
I think I need parental permission
Parental
first.
permission. Yeah. Okay.
Top 5 players in my opinion. I
Wait,
think
hold on. Top 5. Just clarify. Top 5 players in general, or in like one per role, or what? Like from what? Like
I'm
5
happy to
per
I'm happy to do
role, or
one
what?
per one per.
We'll do
role.
one per role. I think we'll do that. We'll be fair. We'll be fair.
Not including myself in support. I think Seafru.
Yep.
In ADC, I think Defsoul, just from playing with him. Mid, definitely Adolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jungle, Primal, and top, probably Mordowick.
Over Mono.
Yeah, that's my opinion at least.
Aaron is just going to be there like...
Yeah. Yeah.
Just gets 3 of his...
No, because he got 3 of the guys that Ailey said are from MPA. So
I mean, including myself, you know. But yeah.
yeah. I mean, really, that was 3 from MPA and 2 from Avarta. So
I'll abstain.
you'll abstain. Well, you don't want to mention 1 or 2?
No, because I don't know.
You don't know. That's fair enough. Fair enough.
Because some people...
Gets to pull the abstain card.
Yeah, because, teams have been playing all over the shop.
Yeah, all different roles, and that's what's hard to.
Keep moving around, all the changes. Some days people are like, oh, you know, they're great in that role, and then the next they're like,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'll answer the question going off of the lanes I do know, which they're sort of similar to yours. I think actually they might be pretty much similar. Support see-through, although you're up there, and so is Caster when he supports. So, I don't know, it's a toss-up between them because, like, you three guys are among the top three, and it's hard to change around because you all have different showings in different matches and events.
Why don't we just go first the most achievements?
Most
I mean,
achievements.
you go off of that anyway, but C3 mainly plays casters and you mainly play tanks.
But I can play
From-
both if I want to.
So, he has a lot bigger champion pool than what people give him credit for.
I don't
He
give
hasn't
him
had a chance to
credit.
flex it yet. So.
I don't give him any credit, I just give him MVP awards.
ADC? ADC. See, that's like going for what I know again.
I'd say,
This one's difficult.
because if you
I
go...
kind of want to say Defsoul. I reckon it depends on what you're looking at. In terms of CSing, I think Kyro
Kyrotox.
Talks, for sure. He has the best CS game out of any of the ADCs. I reckon Defsoul for objectives, and probably Aaron for damage. And positioning and team fights, I'd have to say. It's probably my three. I think I'll go by three because it's hard to pinpoint because everyone's better in different spots. And also people changing lanes all the time. Mid lane, though, Adolf. I will say Adolf because he's super dominant. But Hutch had an awesome showing at Octoberfest. He was really strong on Victor. And
Just wait till we get some Azirs.
I'll go with that. Yeah.
I'm
So-
waiting for Azir to show up.
And then jungle. Ooh. So you said Primal, but he's only played at Octoberfest.
But
He had a
we
really
watched-
awesome Warwick game.
But we also saw some Rammus.
Yeah, exactly. Darkcastle's Rammus was awesome. But then I don't know. It's difficult.
I mean, early game ganks, give it over to Truth Gaming.
Yeah, Snatchrat he's improved so much from the first event.
I don't even remember him from the first event.
So from going from the first event to the second
I
event
don't
to the
remember
third
all the
event,
teams.
just having stronger ganks, better pathing, farming jungle better, not taking as much damage, that sort of thing. And then you look at his Sejuani games that he had. Early games, always in the lanes, always ganking, always securing kills, or burning things like flash or exhaust or important summoner spells. So they're still getting ahead. So in terms of just showings, yeah, Darkcaster's Rammus was awesome. So much fun to cast and watch. Primal's Warwick, it actually did start poorly, but ended up being a hell of a lot better. But Snatchrat, I think, stands out the most because of how much it's improved. So, and then top lane, I want to say probably Mortwick again, because he's a really good top laner. It's Olaf. We can't ignore his Olaf. I know a lot of teams are starting to pick up on how to beat it to a degree, but it's still really strong. And then he's always got Galio for team fighting as well. He's really good on his Galio. So
I reckon he has probably one of the bigger champion pools in this league.
yeah. But then Intelligence Cho'Gath. He always
that
gets
was on one champ.
Yeah, but that's something going off of particular champs though. He's always good for he always gets the first pick Cho'Gath. No one bans it really.
Intelligence.
That's really weird.
Intelligence Cho'Gath or Mortwick's Olaf.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a toss up there, but yeah. So I think that'll do it though. I think that'll do it for episode 6 of League Down Under, the mime cast, considering the first 2-3 attempts were silent. But since it's never an AGFA thing without tech issues or delayed times, is it? But we'll fix it. We'll get there. We're getting there. So yeah, daylight savings. So it's okay. So again, thanks guys for watching. If you'd like to follow us over on Twitch now, follow button's up there. Or yeah, it's up there. It's up there. We figured it out now.
Screen.
So above the screen,
Hit that
you'll be
like
able
button.
to see when we are streaming. We have League Down Under every single week on a Thursday, and then also our events will be up over on Twitch as well. All VODs will be going up over on YouTube, so AGFA eSports LOL, subscribe to that on YouTube. We already have the first 2 episodes of League Down Under, as well as the MPA versus Truthfully show match before our August event. So if you want to check those out, they are there. We're also uploading the VODs for our other events and our League Down Under soon. I'm pretty sure we've got them all just about ready to upload. So, yeah, so there you go. Some of that stuff's going up tomorrow, so get keen for that. And then obviously now we've organised our Twitter now. Follow us over at AGFA eSports LOL on Twitter. We've just finished setting it up today, just about. We'll be starting to use that more to update you guys on stuff similar to what we do on Discord, but maybe you prefer using Twitter. Maybe other people might go to Twitter first and then go to Discord after that. So, you know, it's up to you guys what you want to use, but we will have Twitter active now as well. Just before we do sign off, though, we do have some event stuff coming up. They are being planned. We do have some big things coming up. So far I've talked with some of the guys that have been here today about it. I've talked to Alius about it. I've talked to Defsoul. I've talked to Aaron about it. I'm going to give the only piece of advice, anything I'm going to say for now is to be prepared, because where we're going with this event, it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a doozy. And you guys will really need to prepare and practice for some outside teams if they're interested in joining. Obviously, trying to get your skill level up and seeing if maybe we can get some more upset victories, maybe change what the finals look like. Maybe we don't want Avarta MPA again. We don't want that again. We want MPB up there. We want Truth up there. We want our Dark Horse teams, Full-Time Gamers, Old Codgers, Profanity, who haven't played with us yet either, or Avarta Academy. So, yeah, we'll watch our big semi-pros. And they might do. You never know. They might come back for our final event of the year. But yeah, we do have some major ones coming up. So do keep an eye out for that. I'll be posting info about it over on the Discord server, hopefully by next week.
If he's not playing GD Sport.
If I'm not playing GD... No, what's that? Never heard of that. Never heard of that game.
Some pretty lame-ass game.
Some new card game that came out last year that I was waiting for that came out yesterday, sorry, that I've been waiting 4 years for. No, what are you talking about?
Doesn't have Daihatsu midgets in it. Not even worthy.
We will be having info about the future events soon. But yeah, like I said, start scrimming, start flex scrimming, whatever it is you need to do. Pick band stuff, even strategies in general, working on ways to not tilt. Anything that you can use to improve yourselves going to the next event. Any practice you can get, the better. So that's all we'll say for now, though. Otherwise, we're just beating a dead horse. So I've been Bailey Baz Runholm, main host for the show, joined by my co-host Cameron Scooter Holmes Charnock. Yeah, people were waiting for that.
Lucky Rocky kept asking.
And Alius, support for MPB. Thanks for coming in and giving us your thoughts about what happened with the Octoberfest stuff in the Twitch Q&A. So,
I'd also like to point out I'm the only player here with the most awards in AGFA.
He's got a point. He's only award, but the most awards. So, I'm assuming we'll hope to catch you again soon. So, cheers for watching, guys, and we hope to catch you next week for episode 7 of League Down Under. So, till then, guys.
Goodbye.